Yo, it's good, Granny Gang? Is everybody back with another video? In today's video, we're gonna go in depth about everything you need to know about summer shorts. So this is somewhat of a follow-up video from my last spring summer trends of 2020 video, and I kind of just wanted to touch more in depth on shorts because I know that is something that a lot of people are gonna want to have in their wardrobe. It's really like a huge staple when it comes to these hot summer weathers. So I really wanted to touch down on maybe some places to shop, different categories of shorts, and different ways you can style shorts in general. But before we get into it, I need you guys to go ahead and follow the Instagram. You know, I always gotta plug the Instagram because it is fire, bro. If you follow this channel and you like what I do on here, you will probably like my outfits, and you can just see in general how I put together pieces. Lastly, I need y'all to smash the like button on the video because that helps the videos grow tremendously. Y'all know YouTube kind of don't even appreciate people who really be making that content if y'all not smashing the like button. So do that, subscribe if you haven't yet, but we're gonna hop right into the video. So we're gonna start off the video with places to shop because that is probably the key to this whole video, because why would you need to know about different categories and how to style shorts if you ain't got them yet? So these are a few places that I would recommend shopping. I'm going to break it down from affordable places and then more high-end places that you can shop. So as far as affordable goes, I got some general places that you can kind of go and buy everything from. If you don't really know what you're looking for, these are really easy places to just browse in general. I'm going to start off with Urban Outfitters. They are usually a good price range to stay around. Sometimes I kind of carry like higher up streetwear brands, like maybe like a Stussy or something like that. Then you just have like some more of like the Urban Outfitter branded items, and they all are usually in a good price range. So that's one of the places that I would really consider like checking out, especially if you don't know what you're looking for. Another website would be like a PacSun. They kind of are in that same range, a little bit more affordable, I would say. But you got places like Minimal usually carries like a wide variety of like trendier type shorts. I believe they actually just restocked on a skeleton pair of shorts. I'll probably put up pictures or something like that, but I actually have those shorts as well, and a lot of people always ask me questions about it. So check out Minimal. I would also check out places like ASOS, maybe like You're Cool usually is kind of like a same brand as like Minimal. Then you have a fairly new place that I have been checking out lately, and it's called Oasis 2X. So moving on into the higher end places to shop, you can definitely check out places like Farfetch. Farfetch is where I've purchased majority of my designer items. I know they have great customer service, so I've kind of been like loyal to them, I guess. If you ever need to like return something or exchange it for a certain size, it's like no hassle whatsoever, as long as you just like keep the tag on the item, you try it on, whatever, and if it doesn't fit right, you literally just send it back. You also have a place like Essence, which is another one of those like big category of stores that carry a wide variety of different designers. They kind of like take them all and put them into one big pool, similar to like an Urban Outfitters or something like that, but just like a high-end version of it. Lastly, you have In Clothing. Now, In Clothing is kind of like a mix between the two. I know they do carry a lot of higher end stuff. I think I've only shopped with In Clothing like maybe once, but these all three are some super dope places to go shop for higher end designer. I know they're all having a huge sale right now. I know Essence might even be at like 50% right now. I know Farfetch has like probably around the same, maybe like a 50%. I haven't checked In Clothing, but I'm assuming they're having a sale as well, but definitely some great places to check out. Now moving on, I wanted to break it down into different categories so you kind of know what you're searching for when you're on the lookout for shorts, especially with these more high density category websites. So you have your athletic shorts, which is kind of like your lightweight, more like techie type shorts. You have your cargo shorts, you have denim shorts, and you have sweat shorts. So within these categories, I want to just break down different brands that I think fit these categories and that you should maybe keep an eye out for. So starting off with the athletic brands, you have Nike, of course. Nike carries all types of different collaborations. You have like your Matthew Williams collaboration with like Elites and stuff like that. I know they carry a lot of dope like nylon shorts, like really just lightweight materials. You have a Cold Wall, which usually carries like some dope techie type nylon shorts. You have Misbehave, which I recently came across these crazy shorts. I think they were like a camo color. I don't know, they were just fire. They kind of reminded me of like a Nike short, but I seen that they were Misbehave and I was like, oh yeah. Now moving on, we have cargo shorts. Now cargo shorts is definitely definitely the top of the categories that I would search in when it comes to shorts, because they make your outfit look a lot better. They add this certain sort of depth and this extra like movement with the eye, so that it's not so plain of an outfit. If you just wear like a t-shirt and plain like chino shorts, kind of just looks really flat. You don't really have any shapes and dimensions in your outfit. So cargo shorts are perfect for that. Some brands you would probably want to go with, I know Aleeks has some really dope cargo shorts. They have like these black on black like nylon type shorts. You also have Rude shorts, which I talked about in the previous video. They carry some crazy ones. You have Represent Clothing, talked about that one as well, but they have some definite heat. These places also carry pants, so if you're looking for like a lightweight cargo pants, maybe you would like to check out these same brands. You have Stone Island, which actually has this pair of shorts. I believe they're called like the Shadow Project shorts. It may be a longer name than that, but I know for a fact they had like a couple of different colorways. I was shopping on Farfetch and I seen them and I was like, yo, these are absolutely fire. They also have this pair of Rick Owens. Now, the Rick Owens joints are very, very high in price. I think they look really cool, but like it's very reasonable if that's not in your price range. I definitely don't recommend anybody like spending their rent money on that if you cannot afford it. But by all means, if you can spend that heavy price tag of around, I think it was like $700 to like $1,000, which is pretty crazy, but like the design is fire. So I just wanted to go ahead and mention that. By the way, all these categories, you can kind of use these same topics to search in some more affordable places. They'll definitely have like very similar, probably not the same cuts and everything, but you guys get the picture. You can search that same thing. Moving on to the category, we got denim shorts. Now, denim shorts is definitely a vibe. Just kind of depends on how you wear them. There's different places you can go, like Levi's. Levi's is like a staple when it comes to denim shorts. I know I've been keeping my eye out personally on some Visu shorts. Now, if you guys don't know about Visu, which clearly you should, but they're like a Japanese denim brand, and they have this kind of like a M. It has like this back graphic, which is really dope, and it definitely will add some spice to your outfit. You can also match the colors with whatever graphic you chose in the denim. So I see these crazy pair of denim shorts by D Squared 2, and they have like these pockets. It's kind of hard to describe. They kind of have like these front, you know how back pockets look? It's like that, except on the front, but there's like 3 different layers of them, and they're just absolutely insane. I don't even think the price tag was too crazy. It might have been like $200 or something like that, and those is fire. I might have to try to come up on those sooner or later, but those are some places that definitely carry like some dope denim shorts. You can also find occasionally some denim cargo shorts. If you can come across those, I definitely would. I definitely have a few pair of them. I think I got some from JCPenney, and I got another pair. Oh, I think the OH2X brand. I had a pair of them from there. I don't know if they carry them still, but it's definitely worth the look, I guess. Lastly, we have your sweat shorts. Now, sweat shorts is definitely a vibe when you're just chilling. Like, this is like some at the crib stuff. A lot of times you might come across some crazy sweat shorts that you might want to wear out. I know some places that have some crazy ones. It's definitely gonna be probably Val Christopher. Val Christopher, I know, just recently dropped some crazy ones. They almost look like cargo shorts, and they come in like a couple of different colorways. I think they had like a yellow one, a gray one, maybe like a light blue. I could be wrong. I know they definitely have like a gray and yellow. Telfair also has some crazy ones, like them joints is hard, but those are just 2 in general that I've seen. There was somebody else that had like a crazy pair. It might have been like Kenzo or something like that, but it had like a crazy pattern on it. Those are fire as well, but you guys get the picture. Now, outside of the categories, you can kind of check these different miscellaneous brands that I also put on the list. One of them is Profound Aesthetic. They definitely have some dope stuff. You kind of got to check in regularly because a lot of their stuff kind of sells kind of fast, I guess you can say. 51% carries like this dope pair of yellow shorts that I think recently they just like dropped. So if you guys check out their website, they not outside of shorts, they also got some heat. You know what I'm saying? I've definitely got a few fire pieces from them. I recently came across these crazy pair of shorts, which are by ALCH. I think that's the brand. I think they were like a spring summer 2019, but they're like a Velcro short. which is absolutely insane. They have like these huge Velcro sides to where you can put your own pockets and place them how you want to place them, which is crazy. But the only downfall is I believe they only carry women's sizes. I don't know how these fit, so don't take my word on it if you are willing to purchase these. But if you can, I think they came in like, I think they, when I looked, they had like a size 29 and a size 30, which is too small for me personally. But if you can fit that and you can kind of finagle them and you're willing to try it out, I think those will be absolutely insane. Lastly, with the miscellaneous brands, you can definitely check out Amazon. Amazon, usually if you know what you're searching for and you're really specific with your search, you can usually find something pretty dope. I know they have definitely a lot of cargo shorts, so if you're willing to do a little bit of digging, definitely check out Amazon. The last category of the video, we have how to style shorts. Now, this is just my personal opinion and what I've seen and what I think looks best, so I'm gonna kind of run through, I think, like 3 different ways to style shorts, and one of the first ways is just playing with the aesthetic. Shapes and sizes is a huge part of an outfit, so definitely try to like mix and match. Don't be afraid to wear like a long sleeve top with shorts. I think this personally looks dope because you can kind of play with the different bulkinesses of the top, kind of like leave like the more narrow shorts legs vibe in the middle. Then you can kind of match it with like a bulkier pair of shoes. I would even consider wearing boots. Now you're probably like, yo, it's summertime, like I want my toes to breathe. But look, man, I think boots and shorts is a ultimate combo. I remember people used to always say like, does it even make sense if you're wearing like long sleeve boots and then shorts? Because it kind of looks like a mix of seasons. But I personally think like the aesthetic is crazy. I'll definitely put up some examples of it. Then have your functionality type of styling, which would definitely, in my opinion, be like wearing a button down open shirt. That definitely adds some character to your outfit, allows your eye to travel around it, and it looks a lot more, it's like functionable without being plain. You get what I'm saying? So kind of just play around with that whole aesthetic. Maybe you want to button your shirt all the way up. I would recommend buttoning it down so you can show off your jewelry and stuff like that. But lastly, along the lines of not being plain with just a t-shirt and shorts, I think if you were to just wear a t-shirt and shorts, which I guess a lot of people would, I would definitely recommend adding some type of accessory, whether it be a rig or a chest rig, a vest, maybe a bag, maybe a hat. Like just add something to where your outfit pops and it has some depth and it kind of has some way for your eye to travel instead of just having just this flat, plain look, bro. Like that t-shirt and shorts, man, I don't know what it is about it, but it has to have some type of depth or the outfit's gonna feel really plain, in my opinion. So that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button. I will be coming soon with some of my spring summer pickups. I know I didn't show any shorts in this, but if you stay tuned and watch the next video, it should be a haul where I have a couple of shorts that I have picked up personally, and I just kind of wanted to show them off to you. So stay tuned for that. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can be notified, even though YouTube like half doesn't even work when it comes to that. But that's it for the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm back to it more. Peace.